K-pop isn't just discovering Filipino talent, they're panic hiring them. For years, we were the background characters or the rare additions. But as P-pop continues its global propulsion, the K-pop industry has realized something: the Philippines isn't just an audience anymore. We are the survival kit for a stagnating K-pop market. It wasn't always like this. For decades, Korea only looked at China or Japan for trainees. If there were Southeast Asians, they were likely ties like Lisa, Bam Bam, and Nickhoon. When we did see Filipinos, it was through a narrow lens. Think of To Anyone's Dara, a Korean who loved the Philippines so much it was her quirky brand. Or Krisha Chu, the talented pioneer who never quite got the momentum she deserved. Even Shanti from Lapilis, who brought our culture to the screen, was often marketed more for her Latina side than her Pinoy roots. Back then, being Filipino was a fun fact. Now, it's a strategic requirement. The shift started with Horizon, the first all-Filipino global group managed by both MLD and ABS-CBN. It proved that the Philippines wasn't just a resource for talent, but a promotional powerhouse. Then came 2023, and the glass ceiling shattered on Universe Ticket. Alicia didn't just debut, she made history as the first ever Filipino to rank #1 overall in a Korean show. Gelly followed with a massive voting lead, and Yeonju, after debuting with Unis, finally felt safe enough to openly talk about her half-Filipino identity. K-pop agencies used to see the Philippines as a market to sell to, but now they see it as a talent pool to recruit from to keep their own industry alive. By the time JL debuted at #1 in Universe League, the message was clear: Filipinos are the new cheat code for popularity. It wasn't just F and F. Hype debuted Sophia with Katseye. Titan debuted Caitlyn with Athart. Gwindo Rado might not have won Sing Again, but she definitely was the star of the show. And Arabelle de la Cruz won the Veiled Cup. We've also been seeing more Filipino trainees set to debut soon, and more trainees participating in upcoming survival shows. But why the sudden change of heart? Because P-pop is rising, and Korea is sweating. When SB19 became the first Southeast Asian act nominated for Top Social Artist at the Billboards competing with BTS, the world looked up. When Gento hit the charts in 30 countries and Beanie outcharted global giants like Taylor Swift on Spotify Philippines, the K-pop is king narrative started to feel shaky. Now, with Beanie performing at Coachella 2026 and hitting over 1 billion streams, K-pop agencies realize that if they don't include us, they'll lose us. Filipino fans are streaming P-pop instead, and the agencies are building bridges to a market they can no longer afford to alienate. P-pop is gaining traction. K-pop is slowing down. There are strong indications of K-pop fatigue and signs that the industry is experiencing a transitional or stagnant period, particularly in its domestic market. While international reach continues to expand, oversaturation, lack of major breakout groups, and excessive demands on fans and artists are fueling a sentiment of exhaustion and declining engagement, according to industry critics and reports. Companies are looking for a global bridge. By debuting Sophia in Katseye or Caitlyn in Athart, they get artists who don't need English classes to conquer the West. They get artists who can navigate TikTok, Western radio, and global festivals naturally. They aren't just diversity wins, they are ready-made global stars. To add to that, Filipino culture is the new thing. Filipino food, Jollibee, Vav, Buko Pandan, and other Filipino culture. The Beba trend, the Kikai trend, Budits, and Filipino slangs are taking over the internet. And if there are Filipino members, Filipino fans also can't completely boycott K-pop groups and companies with their people. The sibling war proved that the elitist days of K-pop are numbered. Tired of being looked down upon, Southeast Asian fans have realized their power. We are the social media capital of the world. We control the algorithm. Philippines is the new secret sauce. Whether it's a strategic pivot or a genuine recognition of talent, one thing is certain: we are no longer just the fans in the front row. We are a double-sided sword, an asset or a rival. As the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them.